Shining, shimmering. So I bet every boy had a poster of Jasmine and Princess Leia side by side in that slave outfit.
You can see the resemblance.
Oh, yeah? Definitely.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Wanjin.
I'm Joe. This is going to be our review of Aladdin, 1992.
Yeah.
The original Disney animation.
We decided to do some reviews on these Disney classics. And
Scott
what
Walker's
better
request.
to start with than Aladdin?
The iconic. Man, I got to say, this must be my favorite of all Disney films. Because I have to be honest, I like the environment. I like the Sultan. I like the Wazir. I love this Middle East environment, I guess, or West Asia environment. Maybe it is Orientalism, but it does feel like this magical world. And of course, how can we forget the iconic Genie?
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Watching this again made me miss him so much. And it kind of gives me the sense of loss and how irreplaceable he was.
I mean, and you know what surprised me? It's been years since I watched this, but man, the pacing was perfect. Like there's I think you said it before we started, there's no fat in it. Just pure 90-minute of animation joy. I love the drawing style too. I love the Maw of the Beast. Everything about it.
And I also was still very surprised at how some of the special effects.
What's up, Void? Worse than
special
remembered?
effects have aged so well. Worse than remembered, better than I feared. Okay. Especially, that escape from the Cave of Wonders, we can see that there's still some 3D elements in there. And I remember I watched this in the theaters when it came out. And I remember back then it was so amazing.
It's still amazing, though.
Yeah, but then the year after that came Jurassic Park, so it was quickly forgotten.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I like that whole scene too. I mean, and you know what I love about this movie is the character introductions are perfect. When the flying rug.
Yeah. And it also reminded me what the live action version of Aladdin was missing. Because we have all these interesting side characters. Even the rug has a character here.
Wait, the live action?
The live action one, I don't think it had that character.
Man.
And the same goes for Iago and even the Sultan. The Sultan in the animated version from 92, he's adorable. But I remember the Sultan from the live action one was nothing like that. So we lost a lot of those interesting character elements in the live action one.
Best Sultan in the world. If every Sultan was like him, there would be world peace. He's it's a miracle that he became the Sultan in the first place too, considering how naive he is. But my favorite character is Iago. Man, why? What's up?
Because my favorite scene in the entire movie, not the most favorite, but one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when Iago is trying to walk out that secret door, and then Jasmine shows up and he gets stuck in that door, and Jafar just kicks him back. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I love the disrespect given to him, and his complete evil nature. He because talking about Hamlet, he's named after one of the most famous villains of all Shakespearean from Othello. Because Iago has the honor of, I think, out of all the Shakespeare villains or villains, his motivations are less clear than the others. He might really be just doing it to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because whereas other villains, they usually have a revenge angle.
By the way, our live stream right now is competing against the great BTS. The whole world, a lot of these fans, hundreds of thousands, even millions, they're all waiting for them to show up in Gwanghwamun. But here we are, JoeJinMovieSoAwesome, going toe-to-toe against BTS.
It's like regular
Hold
date.
on, let me see. How many concurrent viewers do we have? Yo, we got 2 concurrent viewers. That's something.
Those twos are like titans, man. They're Zeus's. Upon scrutiny, you can see flaws that could have been improved. Really, such as, however, a whole new world is still just as beautiful. Yeah. No, but I like the. My favorite scene is actually when they enter the palace.
And hold on, who enters the palace?
Aladdin.
Oh, as Prince Ali.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And they force the door open, and the visor gets squished, and the elephant walks in. I like that marching celebration.
And the songs are so catchy, and they meld into the entire script so like seamlessly.
If you're talking about Aladdin, which one do you think is better, the live action remake or the animated?
Oh, hands down. This is not even like a debate for me. Hands down, the animated one. No second thoughts. And I think it's not only because of all the things that we said. The Genie alone is enough for me to choose the animated one. Because yes, Will Smith did a great job in the live action one. That was a big ass shoe to fill. But like I said earlier, Robin Williams, irreplaceable. He stole the show basically.
Well, I respectfully disagree. Like,
Really?
Yeah. I like for me, it's hard. Like I can't say which one is better. I thought because the live action one surprised me. Like, I mean, I know you mentioned a lot of things that changed, but it also brought a lot of different changes too, which I thought were interesting.
It was one of the good ones of all the live action like converted Disney classics. But another thing I didn't really like about the live action is Jafar was too good looking. Because here in the animated version, he's despicable. Like even the way he looks. But in the live action one, he's too like handsome.
Well, that's the charm of the live action one. And it also introduced like the handmaiden to Jasmine. And,
oh yeah, Nassim Pedrad.
Yeah.
She was cast in the Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. So what I respect about the Aladdin live action one is it tried to do its own thing while keeping the original Aladdin's legacy, and I think it worked because because you fall under the trap of either becoming a carbon copy of it or something that, you know, fans get angry over the changes. But I thought the live action one actually pulled it off, the Aladdin one. So I can't say which one is better or not. And I honestly thought Will Smith's Genie was level with Robbie Williams. It was just a different different charm.
To me, no.
Another thing I want to praise for the live action one is the casting too. Maybe just when it comes to Jafar, you're right, Wanjin, but I thought the casting for Jasmine and Aladdin were perfect.
You know, I don't even remember what Aladdin looked like in the live action one. I don't even remember him. I remember Jafar and Jasmine. I have no idea what Aladdin looked like, which is concerning.
Do you think Jasmine's pet tiger is very protective of her? Do you think she has Sims? Yeah, I think it's kind of implied that way, Walker. Some of the dialogue is too abrupt and fails to elucidate more about the character. That's true, Void. You could argue that but I thought but for me, Void, I thought they showed the characters what they are very efficiently. Like, because even Iago, for instance, I don't think he has like 5 minutes of screen time, but we already don't like him. Like he's like, yeah, like when Jafar's, I love it when you get evil. Yes, there's these two evil people. It was confirmed Will Smith had to get Robin Williams' family's permission to play as Genie. Okay, that's very respectful of Will Smith. What are the chances that could have been a person very similar to Aladdin back in? What do you mean like him? Like him as in a street urchin becomes a prince? That's very unlikely. But was there a thief like him? Sure there were.
And another thing I really like about Aladdin is, you know, how even in the beginning of the movie, it begins as if like someone's telling you a tale. You know, that merchant is spilling like this story. as if it's like one of those 1001 Delights. Yeah, I like that about it.
Yeah, the introduction.
It all started in a dark night, where what was it? With dark men, with dark purpose.
It was very good. Very good. And what else?
I also gotta praise, a lot of those references that Genie was making. When I watched it as a kid, I didn't know, but now I see it. I see like who he's impersonating. It was one of the charms of Genie. We see like Robert De Niro. Excuse me. We see Jack Nicholson. We see Schwarzenegger. All these people that he's impersonating. It adds to the fun of like watching this Genie character.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is about Aladdin? It happens in such a short days.
That's true.
Even Lion King had Simba growing up.
Yeah.
Scene, but here
It has that montage.
Yeah, here it happens within days.
Yeah,
So
not even a week.
Yeah, that's the unintentionally hilarious part for me. Like this kid just becomes, future Sultan like that. The plot had holes as well. Like, why didn't Jafar just hypnotize his way into the throne to begin with? Yes, Void. Yes, even the reason for his search for the lamp didn't make much sense. That's so true. That is true, though.
Yeah, a lot of things go unexplained. That's true. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't really care. But now, when I watch it again, I was wondering, how Sultan had that blue diamond? It's like, okay, so you need that blue diamond for some, like, magic shit? It's like, how did you know that? Who came up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's just a cool scene. It's being confirmed that Jasmine might be getting pregnant to Aladdin's child in the sequel to the live action movie. Oh, there's going to be a sequel to the live action one?
Because I remember there were also sequels of like the animated versions, but I didn't really pay much attention to them because I remember there were like real budget animations compared to the theatrical ones. And one of the biggest charms of these movies back in the day was the music, but a lot of the sequels, I don't think they have like music that was made with as much like consideration.
Because they're direct-to-videos.
Yeah,
That's what they are.
They don't even come to theaters.
Yeah.
Even Lion King had like sequels. I didn't watch them.
Lion King had sequels?
Yeah, there's like Scar's son and Simba's daughter falling in love or something. Isn't that incest?
Yo, shut up, man. If we go into that.
If you think about it, that's messed up.
No, but then even Simba is like, they're all like incestuous.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in A Lion Pride.
Aladdin setting the genie free was great. Actually, peak moral pumping.
Yeah. So, Void, that's my favorite part. Because the heart of the story for Aladdin works for me because it's just about, being a good person. Not becoming a prince of privilege. And 90-minute, that's the only message. And it's done in an entertaining way.
Yeah.
And even Aladdin, he changes his mind. Remember, he was gonna use the third wish, but after he goes through,
he feels insecure about being the Sultan, and he's not gonna be able to pull it off without Genie.
no, but he does the right thing at the end. So that's the great lesson.
And as a child, I also didn't notice, but now when I watch it again, I see these three main characters. They all face the same problem. They feel trapped. Remember how Jasmine and Aladdin, they talk about feeling trapped? Aladdin's out there, out in the free world, yet he feels trapped by his status, by his financial instability. Jasmine feels trapped, even though she lives in a palace, but that palace itself for her is basically the trap. Genie feels trapped because he's in that fucking lamp for 10,000 years or something.
So the only person who get to actually whine is Genie. Fuck these kids' problems. Fuck out of here, Genie.
They all have the same problem. It's about freedom. But I was like, why didn't I see that when I was a kid?
No, but Genie's the only one with the real fucking problem. Fuck them kids. But anyway, what are the chances Aladdin could have been a real person, or do you think it's just Arabian legend?
There was probably someone named Aladdin, and I'm pretty sure he was called Aladdin or something. But it would be nothing like the story we see from the cartoon. In Once Upon a Time TV show, the genie fell in love with the evil queen, and Aladdin became a genie in the TV series of Once Upon a Time. Okay, that's interesting. I also love the moral lesson they give towards the end. You know how chasing power could imprison you. Yeah, that's also like a great ending. That was a great way to send the villain off.
No, because if you think about it, Jafar is a fucking idiot. Like, because every 3 wishes, he's basically, wait a minute, I can do better. Like, shut up, sit down,
brainstorm.
Brainstorm which one is the ultimate one, and then save 2 more wishes. He says he wants to be the Sultan, and then he wants to
The
be
sorcerer.
and then he wants to be a genie. Jesus Christ, you could have just went in for genie from the beginning. No, but then again, I think that it was a great story device on, because it's never enough. Those wishes are never enough. That's why Aladdin is amazing, because he gives one up. So I thought that was a really, really great like lesson.
Let me see. Besides A Whole New World and Prince Ali, all the other songs weren't as great as I remembered. I also like the Genie's introduction. What's that song? Friend Like Me? That's one of my favorite ones. When Alibaba had them 40 thieves, Sherazade had 1,000 tales. Imagine how homeless people smelled back then. No way a princess would look at him. Hold on. Can you miss my question about Jafar was the one that killed Jasmine's mom? Yeah, that's also interesting. I never thought about it. The queen is barely mentioned. You know, the only time it gets mentioned is when Sultan wonders, like, where did she, like, learn to be like that? Blah, 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 when he complains.
I bet they cut it out just to keep the focus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because, listen, if you're going to talk about Jasmine's mom, then we should talk about Aladdin's mom and dad. And it just opens up another 15 minutes into the story. They just want to keep it simple. Yeah. And in the TV show Once Upon a Time, Jafar was finally able to be evil enough to destroy Akbar, but Jasmine finally destroyed him Once Upon a Time when they came to our world. Okay.
And, you know, my favorite character, besides Genie, is Jafar. You know, Disney animations back in these days, I think they had the best voice actors for the villain role. Ursula from The Little Mermaid, Jafar, Scar, voiced by the great Jeremy Irons. These guys had the best role. And I think they were the best actors of them all, because just from the way they speak, they sound so sinister. I love the voice actor for Jafar.
No, and that's the great thing about animation is a villain can be a villain.
Yeah. And that evil laugh he does after sending Aladdin away, after becoming that great sorcerer, that's like the best villain laugh. One of the greatest ones of all cartoons and movies.
No, and him golfing the tower all the way to Snowy Land was badass too. Yeah. Okay, please read my question when I said about Aladdin's mother. What about Aladdin's mother?
Scott Walker is saying that there's like a theory where Jafar killed the mother.
Of Jasmine or Aladdin?
No, Jafar killed Jasmine's mom. So basically the queen.
No, but here Walker says Aladdin's mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Aladdin's mom? Oh, boys, you missed my questions, what I said about Trish and about Aladdin's mother. Hold on. Trish told me to tell you, boys, that she can't choose between the original Aladdin movie and the live-action Disney film. She
Neither
can't choose
can
which
I.
one she loves the most.
They're both great.
And hold on. Personally, boys, do you feel that Jafar was the one that killed Jasmine's mother in the Aladdin universe? Not no one else. I say she died by giving birth to Jasmine, but it was Jafar. Hold on. Where's your comment about Aladdin's mother?
Because, for example, when it comes to Lion King, I can tell you that the animation is superior than the live-action one. Oh, except the live-action one did add the spotted hyenas being female aspect, which was great. But the other ones, I feel like the animation was better.
Yeah, I mean, animation, I think it was just barely hinted because the leader was voiced by Whoopi Goldberg. And the other ones were, I think, supposed to be Cheech and Chong. But even when you watch it, knowing that it's Whoopi Goldberg, it kind of sounds ambiguous.
I prefer the original Void, you mean for Lion King? Yeah, I think a lot of people prefer the original Lion King.
And that was peak Disney, in my opinion. That's when it was like at its peak.
Hiya, Mahia, la 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 la.
And I think the Lion King from '94, that's the one that broke all the box office record.
But if you think about it, the Lion King is super offensive. Like, why is the monkey the only one with a fucking African accent? Aren't they all African? Shouldn't Mufasa say, "Aya man, Simba, come here"? Like, what the fuck?
We got Darth Vader.
Yeah,
That's Mufasa.
Yeah. If you think about it, all the lions sound like white people. And why is the wise monkey man the only?
Hold on. You know how they did the King of Thieves? They're going to have the Queen of Thieves. They're going to bring Aladdin's mother in the movie. It's going to be called the Queen of Thieves, Aladdin's mother. Okay, I guess that's one of the like sequels. The King of Thieves, I think that was one of the subtitles for the sequel. Jin, could you do some research into the legend of the ladder? Did it? And it really happened? Or was it just a legend? Or did it baseline Arabian legend? What do you mean? Legend of the ladder?
No,
Aladdin,
Legend
but
of
also
Aladdin.
for the Lion King. Oh, okay, so Void prefers the original for both Aladdin and also the Lion King. I agree.
no, so-
I also prefer the original animated version of both.
So Walker, the 40 Thieves and Aladdin is from 1001 Nights, the Arabian Tales. So it's directly inspired by that. Except the Arabian Tales are way more violent. So this is a child version.
Oh, and another thing that I consider better in the original animated version is Abu. Abu is such a lovely character here, and I missed him. I remember missing him a lot when I was watching the live action one because
but
Abu had such great character here.
Wait, Abu is in the live action.
Yeah, but it doesn't really like have. I mean, it doesn't really show as much character.
Lol didn't even clock the accents. Yeah, if you listen to Lion King, it's super fucking offensive. No, Walker, I just told you Aladdin is based on
The 1001 Delights.
Yeah.
In the Arabian Nights.
yeah, and it has more association with was it the 40 thieves or I don't remember the number of thieves. How many guys feel they're going to change Aladdin's mother in the field instead of his father? Do you feel about this? I didn't want to change it. Well, I think I don't mind the change at all.
And let's see, what else? I think you mentioned earlier in the beginning. But I love how the story goes like boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
that's
Like
my favorite part.
no time wasted. It just carries the story like all the way to the end. It's just there's no time to waste.
Yeah,
And like we said, there's no fat here.
No,
It's so efficient and lean.
no. So the beauty of animation is, it's like Lion King. If you look at Scar, oh, you know that's the bad guy. Here, you look at Jafar with his beard.
Yeah,
with
that's the
Iago,
badass
That's the bad guy. The Sultan looks like a good guy. So, no, but the real suckers in Aladdin's are those poor guards, like who gets abused by Aladdin, who gets abused by Jasmine,
And they're just under orders from Jafar.
yeah, they're the true peasants of this world. How do you personally feel Aladdin became a genie in TV series once upon a time? Is that a tragedy? No, because being a genie is because in original, like for example, Indian lore, when there are genies are like what can I say? They're very creepy, and they're not happy people. They're not like this joyful person.
Yeah, they're not Robin Williams.
Yeah, they're usually, they could be malicious too, and they usually like, I mean, they might try to help you, but with a lot of different caveats. Why do you think Jafar killed Jasmine's mother for the purpose, and what's for the reason he did it? No, but are you sure Jafar killed Jasmine's mother? Where does this come from, Walker? Is this from the TV series?
That's assuming that he killed the mother, but we don't know that.
Yeah. No, but Jasmine was also great too. I love Jasmine's design.
And also, I like how it already kind of hints at like this autonomy of women, like female characters in these movies and animations. Because prior to this, they're all like princesses waiting to be married to a prince. But here, she is supposed to be married to a prince, but she herself isn't happy about it because she doesn't have a choice. And remember in the live action one, it goes even like beyond that. I think she's thinking like, why can't I be the Sultan?
Yeah.
So I love how that it's already hinted here.
Well, is it though? She still needs to marry Aladdin.
Yeah, but he's not a prince, and it was her choice.
Yeah, but that could be a power move. This dumb peasant, I'm gonna be a regent behind the throne.
This is not a Succession.
No. Remember,
this is Aladdin.
No, remember Jasmine seduced Jafar, and Jafar fell for it right away. Jasmine is showing some political acumen here. My dad's an idiot. My husband's stupid. This vicer just fell for me right away just because I said some shit. She's total Machiavellian. If she has a tiger as a pet. Oh. And can you watch it with him, Joe? Once Upon a Time, Joe. No, but Once Upon a Time, yeah, Wanjin needs to watch it. But she was kind of helpless. You mean Jasmine Void? Yeah, I guess. That was supposed to be a crossover movie between Hercules and Aladdin, but Disney cut that movie and they turned the idea down. Oh, there was supposed to be a Hercules and Aladdin? Wow.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how they could work together.
No, but another like Easter egg here is I did like Aladdin and Jasmine traveling to China.
Yeah.
Getting on a palace.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Little did they know that, what was it? Six years later, they're going to have Mulan. It'll be funny if you watch Mulan and you see these like dark, shadowy figures up there somewhere.
Aladdin.
It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah. The Sultan was a jolly old man. Yes, he was. The Sultan is the best part. He was such a kind soul. And I like how stupid it is too. Wait a minute, I'm the Sultan. I can change the law. Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I like how nothing gets in the way of the story progressing. It just moves. Oh, and another great thing is, Jafar doesn't die. Remember Scar gets eaten by those hyenas. Here, Jafar and Iago are forever together in the lamp.
And they got flicked to like somewhere far away, out in the desert. That's it.
Jasmine's pet tiger. I did some research. He was supposed to be a white tiger or a black panther. Okay. Why do you think they ain't cherries or orange tiger for a pet? I don't know, but I like the tiger design.
Yeah, I like the traditional tiger.
Yeah, I like the fact that his name is Raja.
Yeah. He said before he will not watch Once Upon a Time because it's too long and he doesn't have time. I won't be able to watch like the entire series, but I will watch like an episode from time to time. And if I come across any episode that you mentioned, Scott Walker, I'm going to talk about it. Hold on. I'll help you, Trees, for the next Disney review. Disney's Tarzan, The Lion King, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Hercules, The Little Mermaid, if you have to choose out of these for the next. What do you think? Can you think of like a...
Well, I'm thinking either...
Like an animation that you want to review next from Disney?
Let's think on that. Let's talk more about that in the Let's Talk because we have so many options.
Yeah. 10,000 years in that panther cave.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What else did we miss? It was a great experience. And I was kind of surprised at myself from still remembering so many of the lines in the movie.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. So shall we give a number grade?
Yo, I would give this a 10. Just out of like it has my nostalgia premium. It would be a 9, but adjusting for my nostalgia, it gets a 10.
So is it like the best Disney animated film for you?
I would say it goes in my top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Don't mention the other ones yet.
Can you kind of guess?
Yes, but don't mention them yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking, "Arr!" And then another one is, what's that one?
Which one?
Let me think on it.
Boys, you didn't answer my question. Why do you think I had to get Robin Williams' family permission to do a remake of Aladdin, get Will Smith to play the genie? Why did they get permission? Maybe it was out of, like courtesy.
Yeah, I don't think
because it was such an iconic role of Robin Williams.
I don't think he actually was legally required to get a permission. He was just being a gentleman because it's such an iconic role, like Wanjin just said. 8.6, Void. I'll give it a 9. Yeah, I can't give it a 10 because of some of the flaws. Like
my nostalgia premium basically like steamrolled over those flaws.
Yeah, like Jafar being a fucking moron. Like Void mentioned, some things that are not explained, which is fine though. I would absolutely love to see a stage show or arena spectacle. I think there are actual like plays of Aladdin, Walker. So JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives Aladdin a 9.5. It's an almost perfect Disney animation.
Yeah, it has great music. It was, I think, one of the golden era of Disney when they were just pouring out these great songs.
Very iconic songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, had to get to Robin Williams' family. Yeah, because Walker, I think Robin Williams has just so many iconic roles, and he just commands that kind of respect. Jin, you're the one who loves the Aladdin movie. Do you personally believe Aladdin was based on a true story or a legend?
Oh, we said this multiple times. It was probably inspired by the 1001 Delights of the Arabian Night. You know, these like short stories.
No, but in real life, he will never become a sultan. Yeah, he'll be forever a slave.
The moment he got caught by the guards and sent to the dungeon, that's it.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah, hand cut off. And Jasmine would spit at his face. and I don't know. Like,
don't look at me, peasant.
Yeah. But anyway, so JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives Aladdin a 9.5. We're going to take a short break and go into Let's Talk session. This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Wanjin.
We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye,
we'll
bye, bye.
be right back. Cue the music.
Yeah. Live chat popping off. Yeah. Thumbnail looking glossy. Yeah. Click in. Kick back. Movie night, get cozy. Two dudes on the cam, that's the lineup. Joe and Wanjin, yeah, we fire the mics up. Saturday evening, same time, same site. Breaking down shows, breaking down your favorite fights. Plot holes, cameos, twist that we clock. Subtitles scroll while we talk that talk. From space sagas to small town drama, we got jokes, hot takes, zero karma, armor. JoeJin movie so awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From ones to tens, we score them. If it's trash or a gem, we want them. JoeJin movie so awesome. Jack going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. JoeJin movie so awesome. 1 to 10 scale, that's the verdict. Give it a 6. Yeah, the chat say we heard it. 10s get cheers, 1s get roasted. Screenshots fly, whole feed reposted. We pause for the plot, laugh at the logic. That one weird scene, yeah, we still on it. Korean banda, English slang in the mix. We switch, we flip, code switching real quick. JoeJin movie so awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From 1s to 10s, we score them. If it's trash or a gem, we want them. JoeJin movie so awesome. Chat going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. JoeJin movie so awesome. Then we slide to the Let's Talk section. Anything, everything, random connection. Like food, games, dreams, bad days. Chat drop stories, we react on the way. From soul to the world, we all same crew. Same blue screen glow, same late night view. Hey, 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 hey. been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe, and I'm Wanjin.